Yo, it's Ozzy Kid here. This video is going to be about how to elevate your ground game, and this whole video is going to be about the Grapple Advantage meter at the top of the screen. And basically what the Grapple Advantage meter is I'm the red bar because I'm in the red corner, and my opponent is the blue bar because he's in the blue corner. But if I was in the blue corner, then I would be the blue bar and my opponent would be the red bar. And basically, the more red that I get, the faster my transition will be, and the more blue that my opponent gets, the faster his transition will be. And when I gain the red bar, that's called gaining GA, and when my opponent gains the blue bar, that's called my opponent gaining Grapple Advantage. For example, when I have no GA, look at the speed of the down transition. Whereas when I have GA, like right now, I'm gaining the red bar and I have a lot of the red bar. Now watch how fast the down transition is going to be. You see the difference? When you have GA, the transition is way faster. Several different ways of gaining GA. I'm gonna explain all of them in this video. Once you understand all the different ways of gaining GA, your whole ground game will elevate. This is because your transitions will become so fast that your opponent will not be able to stop them, and it will make it way easier to reverse your opponent or get back to the feet. So the first way to gain GA is by hitting your opponent, and every time you hit your opponent, your Grapple Advantage will accumulate. And once your GA gets big enough, you can either go for a get up transition or you can reverse your opponent. And to reverse your opponent in full guard, what you do is you do the left transition, you do the left get up transition, and then you hold L1, and then you'll be able to reverse your opponent and take the top position. So you go left and then you hold L1. So I'm going to do that now. And as you can see, that transition was really fast because I had a lot of GA, and now I'm in the top position. The second way of gaining Grapple Advantage is by denying a transition. So I'll show you an example now of me denying a transition, and watch how much Grapple Advantage I'm going to get. So Nick Diaz transitions, I deny it, and look at that fat chunk of Grapple Advantage that I gain when I deny the transition. I'll show you again. So I'm going to stop Nick Diaz's transition. Look how much Grapple Advantage I get. So what you can do is, after you deny that transition, you can hit your opponent to make the Grapple Advantage increase even further. So Nick Diaz transitions, I'll stop it, then I hit him twice afterwards, and now I just made my Grapple Advantage increase even further. Then I can either go for the sweep or the get up transition with all of this Grapple Advantage, like this. And now I took top position again. So the ideal thing to do is to deny the transition and then hit them twice and then transition. And that's because this amount of GA, which is like about 3/4 of the bar, is enough. It's more than enough for you to transition like really fast. You don't need to make it go all the way. So the third way to gain GA is by faking transitions. So if you fake a transition and your opponent bites on it, so basically if you fake a transition and you make them deny nothing, then you'll gain GA. So for example, I faked and he bit on it, and as you can see, I just gained GA. So I faked, he bites on it, and now I just got GA. Once you get that GA, you can hit them afterwards to make the GA accumulate even further, and then you can transition really fast. And also, if you keep faking transitions and they just repeatedly keep biting on it over and over and over, they just keep biting on the transition, then you will just gain so much GA off just faking, and your bar will get so big, and then you'll be able to transition really fast.
On my level, never stop, I don't forget you. Man on my flow, so mental, I'm back on settle. Got loads of potential, come hot like a kettle. Your bros so dreadful, don't know misconstrue my child is respectful. Not a lot on my level, got lots of potential, no stop, I'ma chase it all.